Okay, so setup wise decent. There's some good sort of movements there now. Okay, as you see on here, we've got these sort of two objects either side of the golf ball or the club, and I would actually encourage you at home to do this. Put the club on the outside, or put two marks on the outside of the club and the inside of the club, and just practice swinging through that gate so you get good at striking the ground in the right spot. When you did that first time, you made a lovely strike of the ground. The outside tee bag just flew through. It's almost like, if I just hit that, I didn't mean to. I mean, I'm trying to miss it now. I've hit it. It almost like adds a bit of a shock to the system. But in terms of the backswing, this is the left down one before, kind of showcasing that little bit of collapse as you'll see the club very sort of close to your head now, all collapse, losing grip pressure, okay? As you come back to the golf ball now, your arms have started working. Look at the daylight between your left arm and your chest now. The club, as we come back here now, we can go down a frame or two more, is on the outside, and that shaft is basically dissecting the golf ball. So your club now is going to be coming into the golf ball from what we call outside the line, being thrown over the top this way. And therefore, when you come back into impact now, catches the hosel, no loft on that, and the ball just scuttles on the ground, no good at all, okay? So the practice fields now that you're going to try and put in place, okay? So swing the top, there's your backswing length. That's as far back as you actually should go in static position, because momentum will carry you further, yeah? It's like when you're trying to touch your toes, if you can or can't, you don't want to be bouncing because you can overdo your hand. I mean, years ago, they said, oh, don't bounce for your toes because you might overstretch, okay? So momentum will always carry you. You can see the left wrist and the arm there nice and sort of flat and compact. And we'll see when you do actually make a swing, how much further the club actually goes. But that position here now, as you bring the arms and the hands back down, sort of a straight line through your chest here, as you can see the club at the sort of point we get down, so just into impact, how the right forearm and the shaft match up perfectly, yeah? So the club now through that right forearm, you're in a good position now with a square club face to deliver that golf club back into the golf ball with a chance of striking the middle part of the club. So same again, let the arms hand down through the right forearm. You can see how much more connected that club is. Look where that club's travelling from, more from the inside, much more connection. See your left arm now and your chest a bit more connected. Again, they're not sucking in, there's still a bit of daylight there, but it's not wide out here. So it's keeping that connection. So you're practicing this move up the top again. Again, same good structure, down to the right forearm there, arms working. So the club is always further this side of the golf ball as opposed to where you had it before. On this side of the golf ball, yeah, because that's going to produce heel and shank all the time. And that's why some of the shots are going a bit left, because your brain still thinks the ball's going to slice or curve to the right. So what do? You're going to just start swinging it across your body to the left, okay? So rehearse that movement up and down. Get that structure, obviously check in the mirror to see where that left wrist is, okay? The club's going to be a shorter swing as a result, but a lot more structured swing movement. And then when you step to the golf ball, as easier said than done, I know, you've got to set up to the ball and hit it. Yeah, you can't be thinking, oh, my club doing X, Y, Z, because it's like playing football. Once you're in a game, you can't go, well, hang on, if I'm playing here, then I've got to do that. You see the ball, you react, it's instantaneous, yeah? And when we're swinging a golf club, we need to be as much as we can regards that, okay? So you watch the backswing out, that feels a lot shorter and tighter. That's where your practicing was going roughly there, wasn't it, yeah? Look at your real swing. Still longer, but look at that backswing compared to that. I mean, look at your elbows, the structure of that club. Yeah, I mean, you're right there. There's a much straighter forearm and hand there. That all just looks really compact here. But I think what happens, you probably feel so cramped up here, your arms are just trying to find some space, which then sort of throws them out this way. Hence the reason why it comes over the top sometimes. So get that club in a straight position. Club coming back down nearly through the forearm. Again, not as far over as it was on the left-hand one. But look where the club shaft's coming in from now, yeah? It's this side of the golf ball, yeah? You compare that downswing here now on this left down one. Again, the club's nowhere near your right forearm there at all, is it? Yeah, I mean, it's really steep. Coming out to the line there. Look at the difference in that club shaft to the golf ball, yeah? This one's got a chance of striking the golf ball, okay? Good strike of the golf ball. Again, slightly toey. And then through the target up on your left side. In time, we can work in the next lesson with that right foot movement, okay? But for the moment now, just find the center of the golf club, yeah? Get that better structure up here. It's going to feel shorter. It might feel like your left arm and your chest are more, as you say, connected. That's the feeling you have there as your arms coming back down. That's your feeling done, absolutely fine. But the club coming back in, and I would practice with the two objects, either side of the club, just get used to that low point, yeah? Okay? Make sense, yeah?
Yeah.
Happy with that, okay? Good stuff, buddy. Well done, mate. Nicely done.